The Chicago Bears are back at home after giving up the rare but infamous 50 burger to drop to 0-2. They welcome the Dallas Cowboys, one of the happiest teams to be 1-1 that you're going to find.
The kick wins the game. Cowboys win in overtime.
Generically speaking, this is a 40-point offense facing a 52-point defense. Do with that what you want. Giving up 50-plus is only supposed to happen in college and Madden. Chicago went from granting 27 points to Minnesota to 52 to Detroit, so it got worse.
Lions have put up 52 points on Ben Johnson's Bears.
Cowboys offense they take on next just hit the Giants for 40 points, 3 in OT, but it was a showing that falls in line with what Boys fans expected from their offensive lineup.
This second half offense, they have been just outstanding.
It wasn't even a flawless performance either. Dak was picked off. Prescott finished under 7 yards per attempt, but 360 plus yards, 2 TDs, lots of clutch throws.
Dak has been very good in the second half here.
And now he gets a Chicago secondary that gave up over 330 yards to Jared Goff, almost 12 yards per attempt. That's Jabba the Hutt fat. 5 TDs without a pick, a 155-plus rate.
5 different Lions with touchdowns today against Dennis Allen's defense.
Chicago lost their best corner, Jalen Johnson, to injury. 115 yards, a TD hat trick given up to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 108 yards and a TD allowed to Jamison Williams. Cornerback Tyreek Stevenson, 99 yards and a touchdown given up. Now here comes Pickens and CD. Lamb went for 112 yards. He's clocked out both of his 2025 shifts with 100-plus yards.
Deep ball to the middle. Lamb at the 50 to the 40.
Pickens made a bigger impact in his second game in a star, scoring along with 68 yards. He played the WR2 role to perfection.
George Pickens has made some of the game's biggest plays.
And Kevontae Turpin played the WR3 role to the tune of 1 touchdown, 47 yards.
Zipped it through for a Turpin touchdown.
Dak's top Week 2 target, tight end Jake Ferguson, 78 yards, 9 catches.
Deep to the middle. It's caught by Ferguson at the 50.
Goff threw 28 times. No Bear ever met up with him. They try to get to Dak next, who was bagged 3 times by the Giants.
Back to throw. Sets in the pocket. Gets sacked.
And finishing off the Bears' turd Ferguson sandwich showing, they gave up 5.2 yards per carry to David Montgomery, 57 yards and a TD. 7.8 yards per carry allowed to Jahmyr Gibbs, 94 yards and a trip to the zone.
Jahmyr found the corner, 6 yards to the house, and the Lions are on top.
Which is countered by Javonte Williams coming off a 97-yard, 5.4 yard per carry, 1 touchdown outing, added over 30 receiving yards too.
And he breaks free, and Williams to the end zone.
So the Bears need to figure out how to not look like that old dad playing his 10-year-old son in Madden, screaming about how fake it is while getting housed. And not just on defense either. Their offense produced 17 Week 1 points, then 21 with no one caring about the last 7.
First points in a while for the Bears.
Production-wise, Ben Johnson's touch on their offense has set them back thus far. Cowboys defense taking on Caleb Williams, who only went for 207 yards versus Detroit, under 7 yards per attempt, got picked off.
Down the field and a diving interception.
He got some garbage time yards and a late meaningless TD, but if he was going to break out, maybe it's against the Cowboys. Their secondary gave up 450 yards to Russell Wilson, 3 touchdowns, a 123 rate. Yeah, 450 yards. That's more than Russ has ever put up, and he's like 47 years old. Gave up 37 points to an offense that couldn't score a touchdown the week before.
He's one of the best all-time deep ball throwers in NFL history.
They got the one key pick, but that was kind of a gift pick too. They gave up 167 yards and 2 TDs to Malik Neighbors, 142 and a touchdown to Wan'Dale Robinson, and 61 yards to Darius Slayton for good measure. Corner Trayvon Diggs was perfect. He gave up a 158.3 rating, over 100 yards, 2 TDs. Kyer Elam gave up over 150 yards and a touchdown. Rate allowed over 144. They get DJ Moore in this one, 46 yards in their loss to Detroit.
Over the middle catch by DJ Moore. Runs for a first down at the line, 29.
And Rome Odunze, who appears to be Caleb's go-to, 5 more targets than Moore, 128 yards in both Williams' TDs.
End zone! Touchdown! Touchdown Bears!
Heat is still a problem in Chicago. Caleb sacked 4 times by the Lions.
Sack number 4 for the Detroit Lions today.
Dallas's pass rush got to Wilson on 3 of his 41 pass attempts. Kenny Clark picked up 1. Take that, Micah.
Is Kenny Clark capable of getting sacks too?
Cowboys front against the Giants' rush attack. 84 yards allowed, 4 per carry. They can live with that. DeAndre Swift up next, 5.3 yards per carry, a touchdown and 63 yards.
Swift first down and more across midfield.
Cowboys up 16-12 over the Bears all time, the most lopsided game between them in 1985. Bears defense was decent that year, if I remember right.
The colorful Bears had already dethroned Dallas as America's team. Now they were anxious to prove themselves as the best team in America. The Bears manhandled Dallas in a way the Cowboys had never experienced.
Throw wide to the right, the running backs lined up in the end zone, and White backpedals underneath his crossbar, fires the right side of the ball, tipped in the air by Hampton, picked up by Dent, spins to the end zone, touchdown! And Renfro in motion to the left, and back to throw, Hogeboom has to get it away to hurry over the middle, intercepted by Richardson, 35-30 down the right side of the 20, 15, 10-5, touchdown, Mike Richardson of the Chicago Bears!
Chicago's 44-0 win was convincing evidence that the NFC Central Division title was just one of many crowns the Bears would wear in 1985.